Manitoba Premier Wampkenu and Canada's 12 other premiers met yesterday at the White House with top advisors to U.S. President Donald Trump. The Team Canada showing made its case against Trump's threats to tariff all Canadian imports next month and slap a double hit on our steel and aluminum. They met with Trump's Deputy Chief of Staff and his Director of Presidential Personnel and had, quote, a good and constructive conversation. Many in Selkirk are worried Trump's proposed tariffs on steel could have devastating impacts on the lives of hundreds of people in the city. That's the site of a steel plant employing more than 500 people in that community. Joining us now is Selkirk Mayor Larry Johannson. Good morning, Larry.
Good morning, Rochelle. Nice to see you and hear your voice.
Well, you too. Now, you were texting with Premier Wampkenu. Tell us about some of the conversations you had.
Well, you know, when the tariffs were first coming in, and I consider Premier Canoe a friend, and a lot of the other ministers in his caucus friends too. We have a terrific relationship with them, and they treat us good, you know, and we support whoever is in the provincial government. But right now, in this turmoil, you know, we have their backs and they have our backs. So as soon as the tariffs came in, you know, I got a hold of Wob and we talked a little bit about, you know, I'm worried about the mill. I'm worried about the future CPS solar plant. The sands plant is looking at Selkirk. So it's those kind of things that can be affected. And, you know, his words are, you know, we've got the backs of the workers in Selkirk, and we're going to do the best we can. And, you know, as time goes on, the days went by, and you know, he really means it. And to see him and his team in action is heartwarming, and it gives me optimism. I came down here, back to the room here off the convention for a little break, and I turned on the TV, and they were interviewing him in Washington on the street with his assistant, and he spoke well, and it was heartwarming to see him on TV.
Now, how much steel is shipped out from Selkirk to the U.S.?
Well, plus 70% goes out from Selkirk, because even if the steel goes to another country, it does have to go through the States to get to a destination where it can go there. The steel mill is over 100 years old. The town was practically built around the steel mill. That has been sold to a Brazilian company a few years back, and while they did buy a lot of steel mills and they shut down a few steel mills around North America, they felt their investment in Selkirk was a solid one, a prudent one, and one that could be improved on. So they went to making more varieties of steel, our rebar, elevator bar for elevator shafts, and a lot of steel for construction. So ironically, that was a success for them. And, you know, it's green steel. It comes from recycled metal. So we're really, really proud of that, because in Selkirk, we're environmentally friendly, and we believe in doing the right thing. But just quickly, the highest building in Dubai has Selkirk steel in it. So that shows you how far-reaching this steel has gone.
So are there talks now with these possible threats hanging over our heads? Is there talks of shipping it differently or finding new customers?
Well, I think, and I went through this in 2018 also. I was the mayor back in 18, and you know, it's kind of deja vu. So we've seen this. And back then, fortunately, you know, there was no layoffs, and the tariffs were gone within a year, which gives me hope also as having lived through this as a politician before. So I'm hoping that it's going to be good. I think what this does, though, this gives us a real wake-up call. And once the winds die down here, I think the leaders have to take a look at the way we do business in Canada. I really believe that this dependency on one country, we can see the effect of that what can be held over our heads. And I don't like that at all. I think we have to have more interprovincial trade. Perhaps we have to look beyond the boundaries at different countries. And really think that, you know, even if they take the tariffs off within a year and things kind of get back to normal, I think this has been a wake-up call for all of Canada and Manitoba to look at how we're doing business, and should we be doing business differently.
All right. Well, Larry, thank you for your time today, and keep us posted on how things progress in this situation. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Rochelle. Have a great day.